Good evening. I'm Jasmine Veal. We want to update you on the stories that we're working on. This is CBSLA.com's The Rundown. 4 people were hurt in an explosion at a Torrance apartment complex Sunday afternoon. Multiple units were damaged. Investigators are trying to determine the source of the explosion. Law enforcement is putting the brakes on this. Illegal street racers in the Inland Empire. Officers captured video of the illegal activity, made the arrests, and issued citations even for some of the spectators. The joint crackdown involved multiple agencies, including CHP, Riverside, and San Bernardino Police. More than 24 hours after an SUV slammed into a Hancock Park restaurant, the driver still has not been found. Witnesses say the driver was speeding and lost control before plowing right into Tere's Mexican Grill on Melrose Saturday afternoon. 1 person was hurt. That damaged SUV was found abandoned nearby. The storm that passed through Northern California washed out some roads in Yosemite, but the national park reopened today anyway. The area got up to 6 inches of rain over 2 days, so roads were swamped by as much as 4 feet of water that affected the electrical and water systems. But hey, a lot of spring breakers to still get up there and entertain. And now here's meteorologist Amber Lee with a look at our weather.
All right, so we are looking at a big warming trend on tap as we head into the week. Right now, though, we did top out above average, coming in at 75 degrees. Normally, we should be at 72, and temperatures are still very toasty outside because of this high pressure still building into the area. We are still looking at low 80s for the IE, 76 right now for Burbank, and upper 60s near the airport. That wind advisory has continued on into tomorrow morning, especially for the foothills mountains of LA and Ventura County, as those winds continue to shift a little bit more northerly as we head into the overnight hours. And we also have that high surf advisory in place until 8 a.m. on Monday. So here's a look at those winds right now. Those winds are coming in from the northwest, and as I mentioned, they're going to shift more to the north, and then finally by tomorrow flipping more to the offshore pattern, that northeasterly fashion, and that's really going to boost those temperatures up. So these are just some of the cities we're expecting that could either tie or break old records. Temperatures mainly in the 80s and 90s inland because of this high pressure system. This brief warm up will only last us on Monday, and then by Tuesday we'll still stay above average, but we start to cool because take a look at this. This big low pressure system will brush to the north of us. It could bring us a very slight chance of showers, but it looks more like cooler, cloudier, and windier conditions for us on Thursday before we start to warm back up again. So enjoy the very hot temperatures, unseasonably warm, extreme fire danger. 93 for Northridge, 79 for Manhattan Beach, 89 for West Covina, 87 for Lake Forest, 93 for San Bernardino, and 93 also for Riverside. But again, this big warm up will start to cool once we head into Tuesday. We start to see more of that sea breeze returning, so temperatures dropping down to the 80s and also 70s. And then finally by Thursday, we're going to see much more of the cloud cover and the winds. On Thursday, looking at temperatures mainly in the 60s and also 70s and then 50s for our mountain communities. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Amber. It does look like good beach weather. Join us on CBS 2 News here at 5, 6, and 11 for the latest on your weather forecast and all of our top stories. This has been CBSLA.com's The Rundown. I'm Jasmine Veal. Have a great evening.